Hello everyone. Today we discuss about standard costing part 2. So first of all we discuss about physical standards. Physical standards refers to expressions of standards in units or hours. At this stage, standards quantity and standards hours are determined for a particular product or service. The purpose of setting standards is to secure economics in scale of production and to set selling price for quotation purpose. In manufacturing organizations, the task of setting physical standards is assigned to the industrial engineering department, while setting standards considerations is given to the company's operating plan, that is budgets, final output to the produced, and materials specification in both quantity and quality provided by the engineers department of organization. And now portions or proportions of materials to the used in case of multiple input, method of production, that is fully automated, semi automated, or manual, skill set of workers and availability of workers, working conditions and internal factors, external factors such as labor law, Factories Act, government policy, etc. Now, procedure of setting material quantity standards. The following procedures is usually followed for setting materials quantity standards. First, standardizations of product. At this phase, products to be produced are produced are decided based on production plan and customers order. Generally, following questions are answered at this stage: what to be produced, which type to be produced, and how much to be produced. Now, second point is product study. Product study to be produced is analyzed and studied for departments and productions. And product study is carried out by the engineering department or product consultant. At this phase, answers to be following questions are satisfied: that how can it be produced and what are the prerequisites, which type of materials to be used, how products can be accepted in the market, etc. Third point is preparations of specification list. After the product study, a list of material is prepared. It specifies types, that is quality and quantity of materials to be used, and substitute of the materials, quantity and proportions of materials to be used, process to be followed, prerequisites and condition required, etc. While preparing specifications, list considerations to expected amount of wastage is given. It must be customized to adapt changes in the product. Now the next point is test runs. Sample or test runs under specified conditions are carried out and sample products are tested for the desired quality and quantity. Any deviations from the specifications is noted down and specification list is updated. Now procedures of setting labor time standards. The followings are the steps involved in setting labor standards that I describe in brief. Standardizations of product and product study is carried out as explained above. Labor specification, types of labor and labor time is specified. Labor time specification is based on past records and it takes into account normal wastage of time, standardizations of methods, selection of proper machines to use proper sequence and method of operations, manufacturing layout, a plan of operations for each product listing the operations to be performed is prepared. Time and motion study, it is conducted for selecting the best way of completing the job or motions to be performed by workers, and the standards time which an average worker will take for each job. These job these also takes into account the learning efficiency and learning effect. Training and trial. Workers are trained to do the work, and time spent at the time of trial run is noted down. Procedure of setting overheads, that is time and quality standards. Variable overhead time quantity is estimated based on specifications made by the engineering departments. Variables overheads may neither be based on direct materials quality or labor hours. Generally, it is based on labor time worked. Now, problems faced while setting physical standards. The problems involved while setting physical standards will vary from industry to industry and may be illustrated that I mentioned right now. Situations may arise where the company is introducing the manufacturing of a new line of product. In such case, it may be necessary to employ workers who have no experience in job. This creates a problem of setting standards time because it is necessary to take adjustment for the experience of workers. Changes in technology may necessitate installations of sophisticated machines. When such machines are installed, the precise estimation of output and standards of efficiency achievables will pose a problem until after a long time when the working conditions are settled. Thus, getting standards for these machines and estimating the standards cost will need considerable amount of work. Often, manufacturers refer to product diversifications to improve profitability. One of the most important problems that arise with the proposed change in product is resetting of production facilities. For example, when an old copper part is to be changed into one made of bronze to suit the new product, special care has to be taken to order new tools with in turn pose the problem of setting up of standard time in respect of the new tools. Standards of materials specifications are established, and if the materials are not available as per specifications, the standards may not be achievable. Very often, the cost account is confronted with the problem of choosing the type of standards to be adopted. For example, the industrial engineer has furnished the standard time for all direct labor operations as under. Standard time attainable by the best operation is 2 hours per unit of product, including allowance for personal fatigue and delay. attainable good performance for the average trained operator is 2.10 hours per unit of products. Average past performance is 2.60 hours per unit. The problem is, should direct labor standards hour be based on maximum efficiency or attainable good performance or average past performance? It costs are to represent maximum efficiency. The unit cost used in selling price will relatively be low, but a high debit variance may arise if the standard efficiency is not achieved. If, however, the standard cost is based on attainable good performance, the variance may tend to be nil. If efficiency is to be a maximum efficiency standard, will reflect the off standard performance, thereby enabling the departmental head to exercise control. Similar problems as those mentioned above may also arise in setting up waste standard. For example, the question may arise as to whether only absolutely unavoidable wastage should be provided for the past average level of wastage may be provided. This will again have different impact on the standard cost of productions. So that's the end of the video, my friends. In the next episode, I will discuss about the price of rate standards in standard costing. So thanks again for watching my videos, and my humble request is, if you like my blogs, please share, subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot.